life. We get up in the morning, we go to work, we come home, we bathe, we sleep, we wake up, and we do it 5 days a week. Why them call it a week? It gets you weaker and weaker. From Monday to Friday, you get weaker. And hear them say on Friday now, the weekend. So you're well weakened, you're depleted, you're wasted. Get in a sense. Everything them do to me is wrong. Now I come out and I try to shoot from me a 19-year-old, and most of them go on like to Rome, and on a Roman friend them put me in them prison. Go on. But when them come with them fuck around them way, I fight. I not bow to Rome. I fight them many years, and I fight them for honor. Because I know my spirit tell me and show me what them I do to honor. I'm say free my people over hills and valley. But many are going to suffer, many are going to dead because I guess you want to choose. It's the only thing you know have in my people, on a choice. I try. Many ones try. Some people who I love as entertainers to me see them bow out. Go under. Some I show the mark of the beast to my people. I hold it up in a hand sign and make it them insignia. Because them know what them I do. And them want this money so much because of that around the earth. So them I sell everything, even them very soul. I don't come for sell nothing. The Lord bless me from me at 19 because I stay true to the order of what Him said. Singers and players of instrument. I'm not a bumbuckler entertainer. I'm a singer and a player of instrument. Entertainers are clowns. You hear me, people? Them only entertain. We don't enter blood clot teen. I perform and sing and chant and dance and skank and make my spirit bear it before you know. And make you say God live. So you know I say, a trick you know. Look what trick you know on the TV. Look what trick you know on the government. Look what trick you know on the police. All them blood clot police I will pay on the taxes. I'm a phone to support we and help the people. Let me say abuse Jamaicans and beat Jamaicans. So why they couldn't get no food. It all get worse. It all get worse because you don't know yourself. You dig? You don't know yourself. Yeah? We in our country where we can't get no truth. You turn on the blood clot TV, one narrative them a push. Yet crime is on the rampage and everything I got A-wire. You turn on the radio, you can't get no news. Your one narrative them a blood clot push. So let me ask you a question. You don't swear go on. I just put out something on Instagram and show you what was happening in the world before them start poisoning people and what happened in the world since them start poisoning blood clot people. I have to move it because them many demons out there. Them don't want to know the truth. Them want to kill as much as possible. I can't save the whole on the blood clot. But I can chat to because let not be said that I want to never come to you know. Call me anything you want because I love you from the heart. And that's why I just send me to come sing my song them. And protect me and put in me. You understand me? So you can know in this time that a one did come to you know. I not call no blood clot name because you know all of who bow out. You know all of who sell them soul and sell out. Is everyone who say silent? A guy come tell you say if you don't have a vaccine or you don't have a blood clot vaccine fucker, you can't come to them restaurant. Learn to cook. You can't go in them this. You have to learn to do things. I realize that you not prepared. You don't know for farm. You can't plant nothing. Most of you can't plant one mama bomber rascal. Don't you not survive this? You not going to survive this. You think this is all done now? Why do you go on the list? And the list, I'm going to say fake news and take it down. You say everything on the list are the Delta them there. How you going to manage? What kind of plan you have for yourself? No, them say when you pitney them go to school, when you come home and you pitney anymore. The plan is to take the feeling of God, that connection that we have with the Most High away from us. There's nothing in them pies for help on my people. I could have tell you a million blood clot time. But many are going to suffer. And many are going to fall victim. You know me sorry for the children them. Because in truth and reality, you're not protecting them. And they are the saints. Them trick you know make you think say some big long cocky man where pedophiles are the saints and put them in some purple robe. The children are the saints. You hear me? They have done no wickedness. I want to teach them wickedness and expose them to no nastiness. They are the saints. I want to protect them. We don't not protect them. We not care them go sacrifice them at the altar. Me in Jamaica, yeah. And me I tell you, say people are dead from crime more than this virus, yeah. Every blood clot lockdown with them do is a murder spree. Tell me now. So me, I want to go on. We want to help people them, and we want them to rise up and help themselves. The only way we can do it is collectively. You see, I look a party rise up there themselves. I don't know what they call themselves, but I listen to the brother, and he put up something on YouTube, and where must make a whole heap of sense. The only issue me have is who's behind him. Because I don't think you can lead my people to be lambs to the slaughter, because I see them draw your way, cut your way, and all the abuse where you suffer, there was no one to save you from them. So what's going to happen to the people who decide to them go and follow your mandate? You have to understand most of Jamaican people are so well entrenched in them two-party system, they will kill you for them colours. But it is important that the people realize that they have a choice, because currently you don't. You don't know that you have an alternative. You think Jamaican people are mental, they say, but what me I go do? Then if me not do it, what going to happen to me? Because you lose your faith. You lose hope. You don't believe anymore. You believe more in things that's coming from America in a barrel. And who can send something for you? This is the time that we have been taught about, you know. All the people have grandparents and grandparents and parents will know and truth and know if you grow up pitney. Tell you about a time where man will be forced to have a certain element before him can pursue business, before him can buy food, before him can live a life as a human being, as a human under God bestowed with life. We were all one about that time there, you know. So if a man feels that that time is not gonna come, he make a sad mistake because it's right here, right now. And the ink is dry. The ink is dry. Man, you have a choice. What is your choice? You have to go make one. You cannot sit on the sideline forever. Australia should be a wake-up call to you all. Australia. And what's going on in Australia? Because since the news is not the news anymore, we have to become the news. We have to become informal and educational to dissect things and impart it on the people. Likewise, bring up the relevant issues that are not being discussed among us. We're not stupid. You can't dumb us down with a TikTok and you fuck with some girl skin out the world them underneath on stage. Because that's not us. So, we have to tell the people righteousness exalt a nation. Indeed, sin is a reproach. Am I perfect? No, but show me a man who is. But truth live in all of us. And truth, it not have friend. And truth run naked unto blood clot God. Me no want a friend, you know. Because it don't exist no more. Most of them have followers. I'm going to deal with blood clot followers because I don't follow everything. I want brothers and sisters in a unity. Hold on yourself. Protect on yourself. Secure on yourself. Secure in a family. By whatever means necessary. Now it's a serious time. We don't want no one feel say it's burning in the streets and destroying your friend and property. Because that is what they want and they for gun and down. This warrior is mental. It's like the psyop them a work on. It's psychological. Them tell us it's no monetary, but yet you can't do this if you don't have that. You see the warfare? Me no want a guy follow me. Don't follow me a bomber clad. Follow the Most High God. Because I can't lead you. I not lead you. I only talk to you. You understand me? Because I never listen from morning. I not go listen now when I evening. Bob talk. Peter talk. Bunny talk. But I don't listen to music. I want to dance. I want to grind. I want to have a rascal good time. But I never realize the man says singers and players of instruments shall go first. That means so we shall tell the people them, and talk to the people them from a righteous place, from a heartfelt place. The judgment is upon you, This is the shot heard around the world. Many governments are complicit and guilty of mass genocide and murder. This is the Nuremberg Code 2.0 coming at you, They will not escape this judgment. But the people, it's all in an effort for me to see your political leaders, your doctors, the pharmacy system, or it don't help you, or it don't help you get better, because most of their medication are... But think about it. If a doctor was supposed to cure your ass clot, how am I buy this out? You have to keep them coming back, to keep the money pile up. Most of them I feel the people are generic medication. Listen and make your medicine be your food. What do you want me to tell you now? You want me to promote some music? Music now sell right now. I'm telling you that blood clot. Yeah? All system are shut down. Your financial system, everything I go shut the fuck down. Because I'm telling you this. It is all an effort to wake up the people to take back control of their lives. To know that you're a sovereign being, a sovereign human being created by God. You have allowed people to ruin and run your life, to dictate if you eat. Now we have to have permission to speak in Jamaica from some people who can't even complete a sentence. The 2nd of August, September the 3rd. February the 2nd, September the 3rd. So, it's like, we have to ask ourselves these questions. And I see a whole lot of things going on. But the people have to come to a point where now is not the time for us to seek refuge in weapons of destruction, but it's time to seek refuge in consciousness. To stand back and ask questions. The word law represents land, air, and water. Okay? They have moved us off the land and placed us on the water. So we're not living under maritime law. Our constitution, everything, the fucking government, break it down. A friend give me a joke. He said, listen, the ship comes into the dock, the ship docks up. Man give the dock master the paper dictating what's in the bird. The woman goes into the hospital, the water bursts, the baby comes out, she gave birth. And from then on, our life is fucked. And we're living in this one big cyclical where them teaching not to be independent, but to be dependent. Not to be the owner of your own destiny. Not to set up your own independent business, but come work for me. Bamba all the time for the work for yourself. Time for the work for yourself. Because under the land, air and water, where they have usurped our natural rights. Let me break it down. You want to go to school, you have to get a scholarship. You dip on the water. You buy your house, you take it off of the water. But you know, like the house, you put it back for sale. The house gone back on the water. You want one car, you have to go down to the dealership. The car be on the water. Me tell you the things that I have no time for chat go down the road there, you know, I have to go do some research. I want to stimulate your brain for free. You have to own way you can free yourself. Is go and do no research. I implore you. Don't make them tell you nothing. Because nobody not talk to you. You wandering out there. And based upon the comment when I see like the demons and the trolls, they're many. And when I talk and go up on my page, I don't care for 1 million or one person or 1.3. I not talk to the blood clot. Everybody. Because I know everybody in a bush where they're on the page. I talk to my people, them. The people that love the true and living God. Because, let me tell them this. The word go out and many want to hear it. But it's few when discern the truth. Use discernment. Me not tell you nothing. I'm not saying anything to you that you cannot go and do a good research and look for yourself and find out what is going on in the world around you. I am in Jamaica, looking at the United States of America, and see they're parading a guy named Joe Biden as the president. I am so embarrassed. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen from a world government and the global blood clot stage. Something is amiss. Now tell me, say me mad. But in blood clot mad, something is amiss. Globally, something is amiss. You look all over the place, you see all you see is hunger. we're locking down in Jamaica perpetually, but we're opening up for vaccination. So you only can move to go and surrender your life. Yet the people of the world are still caught up in vanity. Guys on Instagram showing people money when my people are hungry. Still showing them fancy car and them table full of blood clot food. They have to know. Not one of them have come out and console the people who are going through this. Brothers losing sister, mothers losing son, and the sickle of death. Feel here. Nobody not talking. In Jamaica, our media system, like me not telling you, our radio station in Jamaica named Sunshine Radio, is the only rascal where they try to tell the people something good. For what the rest of them leading them like the Pied Piper playing that flute right off the blood clot cliff. It is hard rendering. Yet, the people refuse to open their very own eyes like they want someone to open it for them. What do you want I and I to do? Come here, come sit and gallivant and fuck around. You better wake up. You need to start planning. Planning your food, planning your water, planning your communication. They're not playing with you. And you know what happened? You gave them an inch. So you know what's going to happen now? They're going to take every fucking thing. The yard and everything. Because you gave them an inch. You did not stood your ground. You capitulated early. You did not go to the back of the line. When I warned you. And I said, all that I said on my Instagram, I don't watch comments. Because when I watch them, I have to answer the ignorant. Because I have some guys out there where them pay. Especially in Jamaica, and some girls, some all that girl them pay. And some batty boy, you know them kind of people. We call them demon. I don't give a fuck. Demon. Them come on your page. And all them I try to is make you look like you don't know what you're saying. And it's a game. It's one big fucking game. Stand on your square, my people. Yes, good man. Stand on your organic square. We have people in Jamaica, you know. We name the Maroons, you know. I'm a name Buju. That name was given to me by my mother. He's a Maroon from birth. When we come to the entertainment industry, the reporters them say Buju. Some of them skin up them blood clot and I've met them know, so watch ya. Yes, Buju. It's a Maroon word, I mean breadfruit, so know what I say. Me no pet them, you know. Me no pamper them. Them like me, my worst no blood clot like them. Because I know them are evil, I know them are demons, I know them are dopey. And them fuck up Jamaica. When you see a man can buy a blood clot newspaper and use it and do his own thing and the government can use them newspaper to destroy people. You know, say the government and the media is in lockstep all across the world. Sometimes you listen, you wonder if the person send a person the story for read it. Me serious, I don't know what go on and wake up in front of it go on every day. Parroting the same line, the same line, the same line, the same line. No independent train of thought. And when you're an independent thinker with an independent thought, you becomes a blood clot threat. So all of us be idiot. All of us supposed to be a bunch of fool. Them kill 5 African presidents. And every single one of them have one thing in common. They stand up for their people. One from Haiti and some from Africa. Stand up and made a statement. Hence, them demise came rapidly after. We watch all this. We see the president of Madagascar came forth and said, I am able to help my people in this regard. And they tried to bribe him to say, poison what you have. We see all this. We beg you, go do no research. Come off of the fuckery. You have the most powerful weapon in our hand, the phone. It can be used, the same phone them used to watch us, we can use to archive them, we can use to watch them, you just have to know what you're doing. Yes, them do everything and talk everything off of this video it. Video when you hear them talk them speech. Archive it. Because the same out say, yeah, come back, come say, nah. The world is talking about drugs that can help the people. These drugs We see that they have been employed and deployed all across the world, where people refuse not to go with a certain agenda, but choose a higher ground, a ground to help their people morally, consciously, spiritually, and health conscious wise. And these drugs have been effective. Why aren't they being distributed in Jamaica? Why aren't they being talked about in Jamaica? Why aren't they readily available? When you sit down every day on a blood clot, when you just want to live on your own, we're a collective, you know. We have to come together as a people. If we do not come together as a people to defend life, liberty, freedom, we will not have any. Because you don't deserve it. You do not deserve it. I don't care what you want. They say my anger is a righteous anger. Hear me? You don't tell me that you're comfortable with your position and your station in life. Working a 9 to 5 every day of the week. Remember the word week. You're not strong. Week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you're weaker on the weekend. Because you have been weakened deliberately. Mentally, physically, spiritually, hypothetically. You fucking name it. But I say to you, from a place of love, get your shit together. We don't want to be our brother's keeper. We're going to be our brother's brother. Protect the children. We have a terrible situation unfolding across the world right now. In Jamaica, we have children going missing. Going missing, literally vanishing off the island. And it's one of the best kept secrets. I come out of workhouse and 300 children go missing. And since I upon the earth, yeah, the amount of children are gone. Protect the children then. Let us get back to who we are. They have taken us into their system. We have lost our way. Let's find back the track. The road may be rocky, but we got to start. The journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. Are you ready? Let us become a people united towards one common cause, our enemies. And we know where they are. We know who they are. Yes? Because if we sit back and allow them to barricade you into where you live, it's over. It's game over. You have no choice. The whole mandate of our security forces is to protect the people. It's our own brothers, our sisters, your sons, your daughters who join these organizations, but they have gone rogue. They're fighting the people, killing the people. And they don't know that they're not immune from what's coming. And soon and very soon, they will have to stand with the people. But they're busy making enemy of the people when they should be making friends of the people. Because there's more of us than it is them. Take up too much on the time? I think so. I don't know I'm going on them platform, but as long as I have a medium for communicate, I go communicate. I don't see no one talking to the people, and the people must be comforted. Someone who's steep in ignorance, it must be guided. I don't say I profess to be a sage among you, but use your discernment like I do, and you shall come to logical conclusions that something isn't right, and something don't add up. Employ critical thinking skills. Don't just take it as it is. I come from the ghetto. And in the ghetto, when a man dead and the news comes, it's a different version you get from the media. You get from you read at the Star, and you get from CVM, and you get from TVG than what actually occurred in the ghetto. And this is going on for years. Now they have become much more artful. Yes. Much more savvy. I love you, my people. Be safe. Now, don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute. They don't like you. And why try to make Ian happy? Really, I don't know. If it was up to them, would I ever see you? It is a mystical communication that brings us together. And I love to see brothers and sisters looking out for one another. Let's get back to be a loving people. Let's teach our children how to pray at night so the love of God can enter into them while they go to bed. So the demonic spirit can leave them. We ourselves must employ these things and seek a higher purpose, yes? To be in the light and in the love of the true and living God of creation. Religion has failed you. And when you learn all that's going on in the world, even from the Catholic Church standpoint and all the other churches, you're going to be so heartbroken. You're going to be severely hurt. Brace yourself. And know that this talk I'm giving you is to prep you. So when it comes, you don't fall flat on your face and say, me should have did listen to buju and if me did know. We don't use those words anymore around here. Okay? Start a little garden. Make sure you have water, clean fresh water. Put up some food in your house. Who want gas, put up some gas. I personally recommend a donkey or a mule. Or a nice horsepower with 4 foot. You understand? Go back to drinking on a bush tea. Most of the food that them have put out there right now is going to be dangerous for you to even consume, and that's why I'm speaking like this. The war is severe. It's through your food, your so-called medicine, your so-called media, your so-called politicians. It's a conundrum. All guns are aiming at you. Me too. Ambush in the night, but God is good and Him protect. Do the same. Be prepared.